Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to give you 5 tips that will help you win more games on FACEIT. So the first tip is going to be play round by round. What I mean by this is resetting after every round. Let's say it is maybe like 4-0, you are losing 4-0 and you are on T side and you go towards mid, you are walking up mid, somebody picks you from window and you whiff. Like, you cannot hit him, he kills you, you didn't hit him at all, you shot 15 bullets, all of them missed. Okay. In that case, what will happen with most players next round, they'll either go and push mid because they're tilted and they want to kill the guy, or the other thing that could happen is they never pick mid again until the end of the game because they're scared of the same thing happening again. And both things are wrong. You have to reset after every round and come in with not really a fresh mind, but kind of a not caring about what was unlucky in the previous round. Let's say something tilting happened, something unlucky happened, something that made you angry, whatever. That does not matter in the next round. It has no impact on, or you should make it so that it doesn't have impact on the next round. Because yeah, the bad thing happened, you lost the round, it's 5-0 now, but you can make it 5-1. And if you are tilted, if you are angry about the previous round, it's most likely going to go 6-0, 7-0 and so on because you're tilted and you're not playing on your best. You have to reset, forget about what happened in the previous round and play the next round as the new round it is. It has no correlation with the previous round. It is a new round and you have to come into this round with no tilt from the previous round. You have to come in the new round with a new mindset and basically playing your best in every possible round. If you are tilted, you are not going to play your best, so try to reset during the freeze time and play your best in the next round, without being tilted, without being angry, and without thinking about the stupid thing that happened last round. The second tip is going to be focus on yourself and don't be toxic. So focusing on yourself, let's say your teammate does something stupid, he goes out A, shifting, and he dies to an op, holding from there to here. Okay, it is stupid, he's shifting, he's just going alone, but there are two things you can do. Let's say you are on mid in this time. You can either continue playing the round and try to get a kill on mid, try to get an entry, try to get some kind of an opening and then gather up with your team, enter a site and win the round. Or the other thing you can do is start telling your teammate that he is stupid and that he cannot play the game. Now, let's think about both cases. You keep playing the round, you try to win the round, okay, there is a chance you win the round. You start talking to your teammate about how stupid he is and how bad he is. What that is going to do is 80% of the time it's going to just lose you the game. So what do you prefer? Try to win the round or try to lose the game by telling your teammate that he's stupid? Which one is better in your opinion? I'm just gonna leave you at that. Now the third thing. Be aggressive and don't be scared to go for plays and openings. This can be both on T side and on City side. Now, it will be much easier if you have teammates. Let's say you do queue or throw queue with somebody, it's going to be much easier to find openings because they have no utility that they can throw for you. With randoms it's going to be a bit more difficult and you're going to have to try doing it by yourself, but you can still do some things. Like, let's say you could, do the lurk utility on A like this, and you could try to take main like this by yourself, and then later on you can try to search into the site and stuff like that. You can go for some fast plays on mid, you can search some utility on YouTube, like fast utility for some places to try to go for openings. You can search towards B. Don't be scared to go for these things because these are the things that your enemies a lot of the time will not expect, and these things can win you rounds a lot of the time. You have to try to get a kill, get an opening, because that is going to have huge impact. If you get a kill in a 5v5, that's going to be huge impact. It's going to be 5v4 and then it's going to be much easier to play. And also calling something is not a bad idea. Like, if you see a tendency, like if you see their B defense is really bad, you can tell your teammates, let's go B contact or let's go B rush. And maybe not all of them will do it, maybe not all of them will listen to you, but as long as it's a good thing and at least 2 or 3 people come with you and the bomb is with you, it is probably going to work. So don't be afraid to call something, don't be afraid to go for something alone, don't be afraid to go for something which you can do or trick you if you think it is going to get you kills and win the round. So the next tip that I want to give you is to play a certain amount of matches per day, no matter if you are winning, losing, whatever. You have to decide, you have to make kind of a schedule, like for when you warm up, how many matches you play, how much you practice after that, how many demos you watch, for how much time you play that much, things like this. This needs to be kind of a schedule so that it's predictable and so that it is easy to be consistent with it. So you have to decide for how many matches you can keep your focus. You can just try. Play a few matches today and see how many matches you can play with good energy, how many matches you can keep your focus, for how many matches can you play correctly and not get tilted, not get exhausted, not lose your focus. So you're going to decide that, let's say that's 3 matches for you. Now make your schedule so that you play 3 matches every day, and that is going to help you be more consistent. And even if you lose all 3, then just stop. Like, it's not like you have to not end on a loss, because maybe you play 10 games and you will lose all 10 of them, and like, what's the point? After the 10th game you're already tired, so you're most likely not going to win the next games. And if you win all 3, you still stop, because like, yeah, you won all 3, maybe if you play one more maybe you're gonna win it, but maybe you're not going to, and your focus is now lower, which means your chances of winning the next game are also lower. So just decide what amount of games per day you can play and just stick to that, no matter how many you win, how many you lose. Just stick to the number that you decided, and if you feel like you can play more, if you still feel energized or whatever you want to feel like, then you can play more. That completely depends on yourself, but try to stick to a consistent schedule. The last tip, and probably one of the most important ones that I can give you, is take every loss as a chance to fix your mistakes. Because CS is kind of a game where if you lost, you most likely made some mistakes somewhere and you 100% could have played better. You are not going to lose a game where all 5 players are playing at their best, unless the other 5 players are just better and they're also playing at their best. That's the only way you can lose in that case. So if you lost, you most likely made some mistakes. If you performed bad, you are most likely not just unlucky. Maybe there were some unlucky things, but if you went 2 in 20 in that game, you most likely made some mistakes and you most likely have a lot of things that you can improve on. So after you finish that game and you go 2 in 20 or whatever, and it's your second game of the day and maybe you're not feeling it this day, okay, stop, go and watch the demo. See where you did wrong, see what mistakes you did, write it down somewhere and try to improve on them, try to find fixes for what you can do better, what you can improve, why did you play so bad, how could you have played better. Just try to fix all of these things, because every loss you most likely did something wrong, and with every loss you can see what you're bad at, and when you improve what you're bad at, you're going to improve. Like, there's no way you don't improve if you fix your mistakes and if you become better at what you are bad at. So that's going to be it for this video. If this video helped you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any upcoming content. Thank you for watching.